These are all these people. Oh my God. All these people just came out of that parking lot. These are all the people that are running from the police department that were in that parking lot. All those people right there. Yep. It took them 10 minutes to get there. All these cars, these are all the cars that piled into that parking lot where I was sleeping 20 minutes ago. Woke me up, pulled in there, started doing donuts. These are all these cars. The police finally showed up. I called them 20 minutes ago. All these cars right here, and all the ones that there were 150 cars in that parking lot. Every single one of them. These are all the cars that were just in that parking lot. Yeah, doing donuts. All these cars. You can see this is all one-way traffic. This is all one-way traffic. All these cars were in that parking lot. There were 200 cars in that parking lot. About an eighth of a mile that way down the road. You can see that's all. They were all. That's the only one side of the street. There were 200 cars in that parking lot watching people doing donuts. Oh, they got one. They got one of them. Already, we gonna get some tickets this time. Already. Here they come again. We gonna get some tickets this time. Already. Yep, we gonna get some tickets this time. They're doing circles down there off of Forest Lane. Yep, they got one of them anyway. Yep, we gonna get a ticket this time, I hope. That'll teach them all to stop coming back. There were 200 cars in that parking lot. They woke me up. They just woke me up. And it was about 15 minutes ago. And I left. When I left, I told the lady on the dispatcher on dial 214-744-4444 that there were 40 cars. There were about 60 cars in the parking lot when I left. And just now, about, oh man, at least 100. 100 to 120 just came down Forest Lane. So they got some of them. They're doing circles. They're running back and forth here on Forest Lane. They're driving up and down Forest Lane. It's Sunday night. Yeah, that car just came by. That's the second time that Mustangs drove by. It's Sunday night. They're doing circles around here. It's Sunday night, and they're just doing U-turns up and down Forest Lane again. There's about 200 cars out here doing this. And there's another one. There's another local. So yeah, right now they're doing circles around here. And yeah, they doing circles. So they getting ready to do this again. And they getting ready to start doing this again. Yeah, they're gonna start doing donuts again. And they need about 10 cops out here writing tickets to stop these kids. These kids will stop doing it then. The thing is, they're not getting caught. They're not doing nothing to them. They're just driving away. When the cops show up, they just drive away. And they're gonna kill somebody. They're gonna kill somebody. They're gonna wreck. They're trying to wreck my car. Is what they're doing. They're coming out to this parking lot where I'm sleeping, and they're trying. These kids are getting ready to wreck my car. Is what they're doing, because they're doing donuts literally right around my car. And there's another one. That's another street racer right there. So they're telling these kids to wreck. Somebody's telling these kids to wreck my car. And because that's why they keep showing. There's a parking lot right across the street at Cinemark that has no lights in it. That's 3 to 4 times bigger than the parking lot that they just started doing donuts in. And so they're telling these kids to do this around me. They're telling these kids, somebody's telling these kids to wreck my car. Is what they're doing. Yeah, sure enough. And they need to start writing these kids $1,000 tickets, because they're gonna kill somebody else. They've already killed somebody in the last couple of days. They're gonna kill somebody else. Yeah, these kids are gonna wind up killing somebody else. It ain't gonna be me. As soon as they show up and I hear my drive up, they keep putting people standing in front of my car, trying to block me to get me to sit there and watch them. I don't do that. As soon as I notice that they're doing this, I jump in my car. Or I pull the thing off the front of the car, and I take down the side window screens. I've got the mosquito screens on the back so I can breathe and get fresh air. I roll the windows up, and I put cardboard on the 2 front windows that is painted black, and then I put a thing on the front windshield so people can't look in. And but they keep having these kids keep coming out to where I'm sleeping. There's a parking lot at Cinemark Theaters right across Caddy Corner across the street where there's no lights. That's 3 to 4 times bigger than the parking lot that they were just in. And they can do donuts in that, and they're not. And so these kids aren't done. They're gonna keep doing this tonight. It's Sunday night too. It's Sunday night. These are all cruisers. These are all people driving, just doing circles, driving back and forth up Forest Lane. None of this traffic was here when I drove down here an hour ago to go sleep in that parking lot.